out there, but they don't want you to know. Learn why on the Rico Dukes They Fear Truth Show as he explores civil rights laws, constitutional provisions, political news, and more. Finding solutions starts with knowing the truth, the real truth. Uncover the truth for yourself on the Rico Dukes They Fear Truth Show. This is the Rico Dukes They Fear Truth Show. Available on the iHeartRadio app and wherever you listen to podcasts. Open your ears, open your eyes. It's time to learn what's really happening on the Rico Dukes They Fear Truth Show.
You talked about a variety of issues that also got people talking. One of them dealt with your views on interracial marriage.
Yes, sir.
And so, so explain that for folks who did not hear it.
Certainly. Simply put, any black man who is with a woman who's not an African herself is going to have a difficult time getting respect from me. I believe black men need to be with black women. The black family is under attack. Only 1 out of every 4 black women gets married. The black woman is last likely to get married. She's the last married, the first divorced. We have what? 2/3 of our children being raised by working class and impoverished single black female-led house homes. The destruction of a nation begins in the home of its families. And if we want to save black people, we have to save the black family. And in order to do that, black men have to commit themselves to black women.
So when you talk about not getting your respect, so if that's the case, you're saying President Barack Obama to get your respect because his dad married a white woman?
Oh, not at all.
Would Harry Belafonte?
Not at all. I want to be very clear about something. As Pan-Africanists, the product of an interracial union is an African. I have heroes who are biracial. Some of the grandfathers of Pan-Africanism were of mixed racial ancestry. You don't blame a child for how they got here.
But I'm asking you this here. Harry Belafonte has a white wife. No respect for him?
It would be very, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter your social status.
So no. I didn't say social. I'm talking about the one who put the work in.
Right, but you put him out.
No. I'm asking you. So Harry Belafonte.
Yes, sir.
Sidney Poitier, Julian Bond, Vernon Jordan.
And you're naming all them to say what?
No, these are all African American men who have
done some good things.
No, who married white women. But you said any black man who marries a white woman will not get your respect.
Can I respond?
Yeah, go ahead.
And what I'm telling you is this. I don't care who you name. I don't care how much work you did for black people. Your greatest commitment to black people is being committed to a black woman. It is still a contradiction. No matter how much you think you did for the struggle, if you really were concerned with black people, you would have committed yourself to a black woman. So it doesn't matter how successful they are. It doesn't matter how great you may claim them to be. At the end of the day, you didn't think enough about your own people to marry a woman who looks like you.
Dr. Umar out here hollering at Big Karen.
Look at it.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Another coon. Damn coon.
Why black women shouldn't wear wigs.
Spoke out about black women that wear weaves.
Let me talk about that. That. In my school, because after we open up Fred Douglass, Marcus Garvey, Envy, it's going to be the Anna Douglas and Amy Garvey. We can't leave out the girls. A lot of women come at me, especially the feminists. They say, why are you not talking about the girls? Well, guess what? If I save your son, I'm saving the girls because he's going to be a strong black man who could be a husband to somebody's daughter. But we're not going to leave out the girls. We're going to open up the Anna Douglas, Amy Garvey Academy. And every girl who comes to the school must be 100% nappy by nature. There will be no weave, perm, hair color extensions in my school. Why? Because being a principal and being a therapist, the number one weapon being used against brown girls and black girls is what? The phenotype of beauty. They believe they have to look European in order to be attractive. They come to me in the 2nd and 3rd grade, Dr. Umar, I'm ugly. You're beautiful. What do you mean you're ugly? Look at my nose. Look at my skin color. Look at my hair. They hate theyself. Black women spend more money on cosmetics than all the other women in America put together. So in my school, we're going to change that. We're going to make you love what God made you. You don't have to be a European. Okay, white women are attractive according to their cultural standards. Asian women are attractive according to the cultural standards, and you should be attractive according to your cultural standards. You should not have to unzip yourself and put on a European package to be beautiful. So when I get married, okay, my queen, she's gonna be natural. My daughters are gonna be natural. But once again, I disagree with it, but I don't condemn nobody. Right. You understand? I work with mothers all day. I don't condemn.
Well, okay.
He say that he don't condemn nobody. Check him out.
But some of this also have to do with the fact that us educated black men, once we get our doctorate degrees, our advanced master's degrees, we think we're too good for the black woman, and we run out and go marry someone else's daughter. And then we bring a child into this world who's biracial, who, for my purposes, is an African. I don't play biraciality. If your mother is black or your father is black, you're African, because there is no 50-50 mix. The African is genetically dominant. We're not superior to no one, but we are genetically dominant. So that's an African child. I don't get into that. But working with biracial children, they go through a lot of psychological conflicts because you're half black and half white. You belong to the two most adversarial, dichotomous races on the planet, and you constantly have to navigate where you belong at. Even if you speak to biracial brothers in the hip hop industry, as swaggerlicious as they can be, when you sit down and have a conversation with a lot of them, they will tell you about the conflicts they had along the way arriving at their African identity. And a lot of this comes from the fact that the white mother that gives birth to the black child has a problem telling that child that you are black and going to have to learn how to exist as a black person. White mothers, in my experience, are less honest than white fathers. White fathers will tell their biracial child, you African. And I want you to understand that, because that's how the world is going to treat you. Mothers, and I believe it's due to racism, I believe the white mother that gives birth to the African child is conflicted, doesn't want to admit to herself that through her womb, she gave birth to an African. So she's more willing to have that child grow up thinking that I'm biracial, which doesn't even exist. Black men, black men, black men, black men. I'm talking to black men. When you break up with these women, you cannot turn your back on your sons. When you break up with these women or they break up with you, you cannot turn your back on your son, consciously or unconsciously. I know sometimes you say to yourself, this woman is causing me so much drama, I'm just going to step away until she chill out. Well, guess what? She never going to chill out. She never going to chill out. But she's raising a boy, not a girl. And because she's raising a boy, you can afford to disconnect from your son. You can't. He'll end up in the gang. He'll end up on drugs. He'll end up in the opium crisis. He'll get recruited by the rainbow community. Listen, black men, no excuses. You cannot abandon your son physically or emotionally. And you black women with sons, stop making it hard. You black women, stop using your son as a weapon against his father, because it's going to come back to bite you in the ass. I'm going to say it again. Black women, stop using your son as a weapon against his father, because it's going to come back to bite you in the ass. We have to stop this. Nobody's perfect, and nobody can fault you for not staying together. Nobody's perfect. Nobody can fault you guys for no longer being under the same roof. But we can hold you accountable for not working together for that child's best interests. Cut it out.
I waited for 3.5 years. White man did it in 1 week. I waited for 3.5 years. White man did it in 1 week. I said I waited for 3.5 years. The white man did it in 1 week. We got to get our act together, brothers and sisters. We got to get our act together, brothers and sisters. Now I'm going to have to get a white plumber too. I'm going to have to get a white plumber too. I'm tired of chasing around black HVAC techs. I'm tired of chasing around black plumbers. I'm tired of chasing around black electricians. I'm tired of giving them deposit money and they disappear. I'm tired of them starting a job and they never finish, brothers and sisters.
Was that just the same all black, pro black Umar Johnson hollering the white man? The white man, was that just the same one?
Dr. Umar out here hollering at A Carrot.
mercy, another coon. Damn coon.
The truth is out there, but they don't want you to know. Learn why on the Rico Dukes They Fear Truth show as he explores civil rights laws, constitutional provisions, political news, and more. Finding solutions starts with knowing the truth, the real truth. Uncover the truth for yourself on the Rico Dukes They Fear Truth show. This is the Rico Dukes They Fear Truth show. Available on the iHeartRadio app and wherever you listen to podcasts. Open your ears, open your eyes. It's time to learn what's really happening on the Rico Dukes They Fear Truth show.
Now, let's get into this right here. As y'all know, I'm Rico Duke for They Fear Truth TV, the host of They Fear Truth TV, the founder and attorney of the new American federal government, They Fear Truth Federal Government of America. And I'm the founder and leader of the 21st Century Black Panthers, RCHP, and the leader of all Black Panthers. Be sure to y'all vote for me. 2024 president. Be sure y'all vote. I'm going to start seeing the campaign commercials all on TV around the end of this year, the first of next year. So y'all be sure to get y'all votes in for me. Now we're going to talk about yesterday's episode. What has Dr. Umar Johnson done for the black people other than speeches and talks? Now, I listen to a lot. I listen to a lot of his things. Just that sometimes he make a valid point, and sometimes, like he was saying, like who is you if you marry an interracial person, if you marry somebody outside your race. Now, me personally, I love all of them: black, white, green, yellow, whomever makes me happy inside, spiritually, emotionally, physically. You know what I'm saying? Whoever can give me that extra drive, that extra love. You know what I'm saying? Whoever that's I know that's for me. So I don't knock interracial marriage. I don't knock people that don't like it. That mean they go against interracial marriage. I don't knock either way. It don't make me a difference. But what I'm saying is that he said that if you, no matter what you have done, what your success or what you have achieved for the black people themselves, that you don't get no respect from him. Who is he for anybody to care about getting respect from? Who is he? You know, I mean, as of right now today, we don't need no more speakers and scholars and debaters. We don't need no more of that. We need some people that's gonna make action, that's gonna show the people things, gonna teach them things. You see that? We don't need no more scholars and things of that nature right there. We don't need no more of that there. So what has he done for the people in a whole, especially for the people the black people he speak up so highly for? But yet you heard in his own statement. Let me play this again for y'all. Speak cool. Hold on. Let me play this again for y'all.
I waited for 3.5 years. White man did it in 1 week. I waited for 3.5 years. White man did it in 1 week. I said I waited for 3.5 years. The white man did it in 1 week. We got to get our act together, brothers and sisters. We got to get our act together, brothers and sisters. Now I'm going to have to get a white plumber too. I'm going to have to get a white plumber too. I'm tired of chasing around black HVAC techs. I'm tired of chasing around black plumbers. I'm tired of chasing around black electricians. I'm tired of giving them deposit money and they disappear. I'm tired of them starting a job and they never finish, brothers and sisters.
Now, you don't get no respect. He won't give you no respect if you in an interracial relationship. But yet he'll go spend his money with the interracial man. He'll go spend his money with the interracial man that's white. But he won't give you respect if you marry a white girl or you with a white girl. But he looking for their respect. I ain't the smartest person in the world, but I'm very intelligent. That seems like a contradiction fact when you speak so highly that you stand for our people. You so pro-black. You so pan-African and this and that about the white person, the Chinese person, the Asian person. This, that. You so that, but you just said on your. Let me play that there again for y'all.
I waited for 3.5 years. White man did it in 1 week. I waited for 3.5 years. White man did it in 1 week. I said I waited for 3.5 years. The white man did it in 1 week. We got to get our act together, brothers and sisters. We got to get our act together, brothers and sisters. Now I'm going to have to get a white plumber too. I'm going to have to get a white plumber too. I'm tired of chasing around black HVAC techs. I'm tired of chasing around.
So now he just say fuck it. He just want to go all white now. But this man that speaks so highly about standing for the people, black pride, don't interracial marriage, don't this, don't that. You don't get no respect from him. And should you give him respect for going to go spend his money with the white man? Now he's saying that he had to wait 3 years, so I take it as he's saying he had to wait 3 years on whatever he was trying to get fixed. And he kept hiring black people that wasn't. Before I became who I was today, when I was in the streets, man, I know dope fiend, they're gonna come fix it like that. But he's this high political figure man that's supposed to be knowing all these people, and you waited 3 years. It sounds like you just want to deal with the white people anyway, but you just scared how your people gonna feel about you and what they gonna say about you because you claim to be so pro-black. That's just what my opinion. Now, before I let y'all hear all these clips, because I'm just go back and break them down for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Now, this the clip where he was in the mall. Just check it out, and I'm gonna analyze.
Dr. Umar out here hollering at Big Karen.
Look at it.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Another coon. Damn coon.
Now, I'm gonna drop the link. I think I still got the link. Y'all just give me a second. I'm gonna drop this link in the comment section of that article about him in the mall talking to the white girl. So y'all are here. Y'all will be able to see his own comment and reply if I still got the link. But if I ain't got it, I'll be sure to put it in the description so y'all can read. But yeah, so that didn't look. I didn't talk to a lot of women, white women, mixed women, black women, mixed women. That didn't look like he was trying to. What he stated was something had happened to his phone or something crazy. It's in the link. You got to read this article to see. That looked like he seen a white girl, and that white girl looked good to him, and he cheated and kikied and this, that, and the, and he giving her some information to look him up or either contact him. Or he said what he was saying was something totally different. That ain't what that is. That's clearly to anybody that know it about. But I wanted to do this video because I just wanted to know, like, who is Dr. Umar Johnson for anybody to be, I need him to respect me. I need him to respect me. Who is Dr. Umar Johnson? Who is he? I don't knock nobody. I don't down nobody. But after I see you talk so long and so much on one subject and one topic, and then I learn things about you and look up things about you because I can find out anything I want about anybody. So, but after I find out what you are, then I address that. You know what I'm saying? I addressed it because today we got a lot of people, just because you speak intelligent with all these sophisticated big words that you and I know, but the people that you're trying to reach and get them to understand, they have no clue what you're talking about. But you wonder why you can't reach them. You see what I'm saying? You wonder why, Dr. Umar, why you can't reach them. You trying to reach the ones in the streets, the ones in the private, the ones in this, but the way you speaking and they can't understand what you were speaking. You yourself will say they're uneducated, but if you know that they're uneducated, speak in a way that you know that they will understand. Then teach them about the education that you wish them to learn. That's how you do that, Dr. Umar, Dr. All these degrees. Let me tell y'all something, America. Just because you got a degree don't mean shit. Just because you got a degree don't mean you better than that person. Just because you got a degree don't mean you know more than that person. Just because you got a degree. Now you are the same person that talk, I got degrees. What that mean? Just because you the same person that talk so black pro, so black pro, so I'm so pro black, so pro black. But you same person talking about you, they indoctrinate you in their system. All these degrees you got, that's indoctrinating you. You're under an oath for all those degrees that you have, meaning that you took an oath saying that you were sworn in that you will not do this or you will not do that under their oath and policy of the United States. This is the oath that you took for your practice. But you leave that part out to the people. But I can expose that part because I'm an attorney. I ain't never took their oath, but I know everything that they know, passed their bar exam and everything, but never put my hand on the oath, on their Bible and on their Holy Quran and told and say I pledged allegiance to this, that, do. Never. Because I pledged allegiance to they feel true federal government. But you're not telling the people this here. You, once again, like I said, you speak with all these high powerful words, all this and all this, that, and the other. That don't make you reach the people. That don't, it make you sound good. But you can't reach who you really want to reach. Because you're trying to be too European, the same people that you speaking against, as you like to do. You know how you do it. As you speak, that's what you do, Dr. Umar. They teach you that in their indoctrinating school. They teach you to speak like that in their indoctrinating school. Did you not tell the people that? So, like I say, y'all, this one ain't gonna be too long. You know what I'm saying? I just want to just touch in and you know, just give my opinion on this right here. You know, say
I waited for 3.5 years. White man did it in 1 week. I waited for 3.5 years. White man did it in 1 week. I said I waited for 3.5 years. The white man did it in 1 week. We got to get our act together, brothers and sisters. We got to get our act together, brothers and sisters. Now I'm going to have to get a white plumber too. I'm going to have to get a white plumber too. I'm tired of chasing around black HVAC techs. I'm tired of chasing around black plumbers. I'm tired of chasing around black electricians. I'm tired of giving them deposit money and they disappear. I'm tired of them starting a job and they never finish, brothers and sisters.
y'all tell me, who is Dr. Umar Johnson? Who is Dr. Umar Johnson for the people or anybody that wanted to respect? What has he done for the black people community as a whole? We're not talking about speeches. We're not talking about debates and scholars. What has he done for the people as a whole? Someone might say he had a school. I got an online school. Duke and Newton Law University. Up and running where you got to pay money to get in, $200 to learn the classes, the courses, you know. It's a 6-month course. I mean, it's a year course, but you pay $200 for the entire course. You know, so, I mean, I got an online school. That's not what you're doing here. Are you teaching the people that the U.S. government don't have no power and authority, jurisdiction over them? Are you teaching them that? Are you winning these here in cases? Or are you only hypnotizing the people mind with the big, powerful political words and political speeches and the proper talking. You know, is that what you're doing? What are you really doing for the private and minority communities in the inner cities of America? I'm your host, Rico for They Feel Truth TV, the attorney and founder of They Feel Truth Federal Government of America, the son of Dr. Huey P. Newton. Man, y'all be sure to support my 2024 presidential campaign. My pop ran for U.S. Congress. I'm running for United States president. People say, well, Rico, why you running for United States president if you formed your own government? To make sure that the U.S. government will be demolished. So how do you control it? How do you kill a snake? Kill the head of the snake. You chop the head of the snake out. So if I win the president in the White House, and guess what? All holes to the American land and American states have just been broken because the United States will not have any more power over the 50 American states or the people. Be sure. Check out my clothing line, RCDHPN. Check out my shoe brand, RCDHPN. Make sure you get you some 21st Panther gear, 21st Century Black Panthers, RCDHPN. Hey, as always, love y'all. Peace.